Hi, I'm Jennifer from we.CONECT, and we are currently at the SAMS Nordic 2019. Welcome.
Thank you.
Would you mind introducing yourself and explaining your professional background, please?
Thank you, Jennifer. I'm Patrik Hillelson, and I'm not actually a SAM in the beginning. I was first in the military, so 10 years as aeronautical engineer, working with fighter aircrafts, and then 10 years with softwares, sales, implementation, sales operations. And then I winded up in Ericsson, and with Ericsson I got the opportunity to build a SAM function. And actually it makes sense. It connects a few things I've done before.
So what would you say, what was your motivation to work in software asset management?
Actually, it was a lot about building something. SAM is not really well established. And since I worked with both selling and purchasing softwares before, I thought quite fun to start taking care of them.
Looking back, what would you say, how has SAM changed over the years, and what are your current challenges in your daily work?
Yeah, I think it changed a lot because it's becoming more and more known and more has a place. Before it was something in the corner, or actually nobody really did it. So that is a major change. Now it's a major change that suddenly it's no longer just on-prem softwares. It's in the cloud, SaaS, on mobiles, on iPads, etc. So it's wider and more complex, if it can be. So it has changed a lot, and we need to change with it.
And how are you going to tackle these challenges at Ericsson?
Yeah, growing with it. And that sounds a little easy, but it's not, because you need to be other places. You need to take on other tasks or do it other ways. But in the bottom, it's actually the same thing, optimizing your spend.
So today you are going to hold the evening keynote with the topic Building a Best-in-Class SAM Program at Ericsson. Could you please summarize what you want to talk about?
First of all, it's about keeping everybody awake because they have had a long day. So we'll see if I can be enthusiastic about it. But otherwise, it's a lot sharing the experience of how to build a SAM function. Because I think a lot of people in organization thinks it's impossible or how to do it. And since we have done it, hopefully share some experiences.
You also want to talk about how to take the actual users on this emotional journey so that they support the SAM changes. What would you say? How do you manage to create acceptance for software asset management among the employees?
It's quite hard because they don't actually want it, in a way. They want to just skip to it and go and buy what they want, and doesn't really care on how they do it, as long as they do it quickly. So we need to do it quickly with them or for them and make them feel that we are supporting them. At the same time, we're questioning them, trying to make them not to buying too much or not buying at all. So it's quite a challenge to both support and give guidance at the same time that you're actually like a 4-year-old questioning them why, and another why.
Yeah. Looking at the future, because you're an expert obviously in software asset management, what is your vision of the SAM at Ericsson in the next, let's say, 2 years?
Actually, I think we become more and more relevant because the longer we go, the less cost is in hardware operations. So more and more it's all about license metrics or SaaS metrics or other metrics and trying to know what you're buying and how you're buying it and changing maybe the vendors from trying to oversell to sell what you actually need and use. So I think we actually can become a lot bigger, especially in an organization like Ericsson, where we outsource a lot of operational or other tasks or buy it on the cloud. So IT department might become more and more a SAM function.
So you're now a speaker at the SAMS Nordic.
Yeah.
What expectations do you have from attending, or what do you hope to take away as a benefit?
listening a little bit, finding tidbits on the speeches, but most of it is actually on the networking, talking to people on the coffee breaks, lunches in the evening. So it's more time outside the conference room that I'm after than in the conference room, actually. So that's a little bit talking against yourself, because I'm going to speak last. Maybe everybody has gone to the room to freshen up for the dinner instead of listening. So we'll see.
It's great to have you here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this interview, and I hope that you enjoy the conference.
Thank you.
Thanks.